very soon I'm gonna do a R. Kelly did nothing wrong live stream. I'm gonna do it. I already did a R. Kelly live stream 2 years ago. Yeah, in 2022 when they had dropped the federal. Sorry, not dropped. They had said how long he was gonna be in prison for, and I did the live reaction to it. But I'm gonna do it because I'm tired of the nonsense. I'm tired of the hypocrisy I'm talking about from all the people quote unquote condemning R. Kelly. I'm tired of the men being simps, and I know what men are trying to do by trying to go out their way to condemn R. Kelly. They're just trying to make themselves look good to other women. They're trying to make themselves not look like creeps, whatever. So I get that. That's just another sexual strategy by these dudes. It is what it is, and I'm tired of the women being hypocrites when it comes to this. So right here, it says R. Kelly appeals his S crimes convictions to U.S. Supreme Court. I shall read more from the description. It says R. Kelly is appealing to the Supreme Court his convictions for federal S offenses, arguing that his case is barred by statute of limitations, a point that an appeals court categorically denied. Well, that's true. Unfortunately, like double jeopardy is not there's not supposed to be double jeopardy, but it seems like when black men win a case, it seems like double jeopardy goes out the window. It's like it's the weirdest thing, man. Like we'll have like we'll have like the feds on us, and we win the case, but it's like we're never innocent, even if we win the case. So it is what it is. Like all that old shit that they want to bring up. we always got to defend. First of all, men of all races, we always got to defend some old shit of some allegations and whatnot, and it is what it is. So let's see if there is also another article outside of this, and then I'll just tell you my opinions on all of this. There's got to be some kind of a news article about the convictions. Here we go. Billboard right here. This should be a good site. All right. R. Kelly asked U.S. Supreme Court to overturn S crimes convictions, citing the statute of limitations. Just wanted to see another source. He said R. Kelly is asking the Supreme Court to overturn his convictions on. You see. So yeah, this is going to help. His convictions on child spicy film and enticement charges. So convictions on child pornography and enticement charges, and arguing the case should have been barred by the statute of limitations. And he already went through court for it, for this nonsense. You see, in a petition filed with the High Court on Monday, July 29th, attorneys for the disgraced R&B singer asked the justices to take up his case and toss out an April ruling by a lower appeals court, which said that no statute of limitations saves him from his 2022 convictions. Oh, this is interesting. You see why I keep telling you guys it's not about no bitches or underage bitches. So why is it? Look at this right here, guys. I want you to take a look at this. I didn't even look at this article. Look. I keep telling you, this is not about what he may or may have not done with some young bitches. It's about his catalog. Look at what the next article is. How much is R. Kelly's music catalog worth? I keep telling you guys, this is what it's all about. This is all about trying to get the people in charge of the industry are trying to get their hands on R. Kelly's catalog, because the greed amongst these people, it never stops. It's like, to them, it's never enough money. It's never enough money for them. So right here it says Kelly's attorney, Jennifer Bonchkin, argued that an updated federal law extending the statute of limitations passed in 2003 could not retroactively to Kelly's alleged crimes, which occurred in the late 1990s and early 2000s. And like I said, allegations. Man, it's crazy. Retroactive application of the 2003 amendment not only fly in the face of congressional intent, Bonjean writes, it violates the notions of fundamental fairness. Like all appeals to the Supreme Court, Kelly's case faces long odds. The High Court receives thousands of petitions per year and only decides to hear a tiny fraction. Now, since he has paper and he does have fame, he probably could get. Like I said, I believe that. I think R. Kelly can get free from this. In my opinion, it's just a matter of what happens with him and his catalog. That's really what the real story is. Everything is basically based upon who has control of his catalog, or if, like, say if he's willing to give up his catalog, they'll literally will free him the next day. That's really what this is all about. So like all appeals to the Supreme. I'm reading again from the article. Like all appeals to the Supreme Court, Kelly's case faces long odds. The High Court receives thousands of petitions per year and only decides to hear a tiny fraction. This week's petition deals with only one of Kelly's two sets of felony abuse convictions. The other one, a September 2021 guilty verdict on racketeering charges. So yeah, that's what I was about to say. That petition that only deals with one of the convictions, and then now they're talking about that racketeering charges, that was the funniest shit I ever heard. I'm like, racketeering? When they talking about sex trafficking and racketeering, I was like, are you kidding me? So that one is currently a pending in appeal before a lower appellate court. Okay. In the current case, a different team of federal prosecutors from Chicago accused Kelly of violating child pornography laws, enticing minors for sex, and obstructing justice by appending a 2008 criminal trial. Though he was acquitted on certain accounts, Kelly was convicted on September 22, 2022, and later sentenced to 20 years in prison. The vast majority of that sentence will be served concurrently with the New York sentence. Bonjean, who famously won a 2021 ruling at the Pennsylvania Supreme Court overturning Bill Cosby's 2018 SA conviction, has repeatedly argued that Kelly is innocent and that she will take his case all the way to the Supreme Court. Way to go, sister. Way to go, sister. In doing so, on Monday, she focused on the PROTECT Act, a 2003 federal statute aimed at preventing child abuse, amongst other changes. The 2003 law eliminated the statutes of limitations for child sex abuse victims, extending the right to sue through the entire life of the victim. But Bonjean said the PROTECT Act was not written to apply retroactively to crimes allegedly committed before it was passed. Without a clear intention from Congress to apply it to past crimes, she wrote, a law must be considered to only apply to future wrongdoing. That's what I was saying, bro. I was like, I'm like, how long are they going to continue this farce? Like, how long are they going to continue this farce? I'm like, this is low-key unconstitutional what they're doing to this man, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Most men are kind of afraid to say the obvious because they don't want to look like creeps, quote unquote. Even like I said, that's just all like I said, it's all a dating strategy by men. Because I'll be like, okay, you're afraid of being called a creep by women, and I'm like, and how does this negatively affect you? Well, you should hear these dudes. But he be peeing on bitches. So hey man, you probably can't even breathe in that girl's general direction, and then that same bitch, somebody can just pee on her or take a whole dump on her, and it flies. Some ninjas have it like that. Some dudes have it like that. It is what it is. Anyways, let me see. This court has explained that the aversion to the retroactive rulemaking is deeply rooted in our what the fuck is that word? Jurisprudence, and embodies a legal doctrine centuries older than our republic. She wrote, elementary considerations of fairness dictate that individuals should have an opportunity to know what the law is and to conform their conduct. Now, if she's running off that, especially in terms of you can't enact a law enacted in 2003 and the allegations of what took place is like shit that happened in the 90s, allegedly, right? So that's a good case. And like I said, it shows this is the same person that helped Bill Cosby go free because because they caught those people cutting corners. They caught these people cutting corners to try to get a quote unquote confession out of Cosby, and they were able to use that against the powers that be, the court powers that be, and they were able to get Bill Cosby free from that bogus claim. So I think I think R. Kelly will be freer a little bit. Will have a chance to get free. The problem is he's facing 2 charges, because I forgot about that racketeering charge. That's how I knew. I'm like, oh, they just try to get his catalog. Like it's clear. I'm like, racketeering, sex. I was like, sex trafficking and racketeering. What? This dude is an R&B singer. Sex trafficking and racketeering. What? Stop it. I'm like, literally, I'm like, just stop it. Let me see something. Oh, I shared the wrong thing. That's embarrassing. There we go. So one of the top comments says thousands of kids were human trafficked by the Catholic Church for decades. Not one priest, none bishop or other went to jail or was even indicted. Free him. Facts. Facts. Just to let you know, not one Catholic priest got arrested. That's a whole other story. Somebody said, I just want to know if he get out and he has a concert, are y'all going? So right here, I'm gonna end it at this. Somebody said it best. He said, everybody keep missing the fact that these parents put their kids with their man for money. So when is that conversation going to be had? Was he wrong? Absolutely. Was the parents there the fuck wrong? Absolutely. If you know that this man is a quote unquote predator, why the F would you even think it's okay to let your child be in the same room as this man alone? Well, that's a whole other discussion where accountability has to start being taking place here. Just in general with women, the parents, but let's also talk about the women here and their hypocrisy. I've already talked about the men because we already know the men. They're just saying R. Kelly is wrong because they don't want to make themselves look like creeps. But let's talk about the woman here. If you are a woman in the United States of America and you've held a fake ID in any point of your life, I don't want to hear you talking about R. Kelly. And it's a lot of y'all. A lot of y'all. And why would I bring up this example? Why would you have a fake ID in the first place? Right? Where all the predator, you want a ID to be in a place where all these predators are, right? And all these creepy dudes, but you have fake IDs. Oh, we just want to have fun. I just want to have fun with other girls and get drinks. No, especially Caucasian women. No, I'm not buying that from y'all. Most of y'all parents and mothers are alcoholics. Y'all got plenty of wine and shit at home. Y'all can literally just steal from your mother's cabinet, which I've seen plenty of women do, and have a grand old time with a sleepover with your friends. You don't have to get drunk in front of other grown men to get that experience. But like I said, you have a fake ID because you want to market yourself and see how you fare out in public in front of grown men. Let's keep it a buck. If you had a fake ID in any time in your life, that's what you were doing. Do not try to pussyfoot around it. Let's stop the BS. Let's stop the BS. And I'm gonna just leave it at that. I'm going to do a and let me not get started about the girls that willingly went out with grown men when they were in high school and now playing the victim years later. Don't even get me started with that. Don't even get me started. But anyways, I'll go more into that on the live stream. I don't know when I'm going to drop that live stream though, to be honest with you, but it should be soon. But look out for that title. It's literally going to be called R. Kelly Did Nothing Wrong. That's it. And it's not even going to be a question mark. I'm literally going to say R. Kelly did nothing wrong. And I'm going to be in the description. It's going to say, yes, you read that right. Yes, you read that right. R. Kelly did nothing wrong.